It goes without saying that last year completely exceeded our expectations. I knew it was going to be great. But when I showed up at the start line and I saw that wall of people, some of them crying, some of them holding signs about who they were running for, people thanking people already for being there, it was so overwhelming emotionally. It was just this incredible mass of hope and courage and excitement and energy and love. And it sounds goofy probably, but it wasn't. It was just the most wonderful, grace-filled day I could have ever imagined being part of. I cannot remember in my life beyond the birth of my children ever being more joyful than I was on that day. It was a joyful experience. We had the entire course lined with people cheering us on. That doesn't happen in most marathons. In marathons that have been around for years and years and years, that doesn't happen. And yet we had people that were lined every step of that course, encouraging people, telling people thank you for running, saying you're running for my mom or my sister. It was so emotional and wonderful. And of all the comments that we got after the race, everybody said to the person, I have never seen a more supportive crowd along a marathon route. And for somebody to say that about a first-time marathon is pretty amazing.
3, 2, 1, and go!
We are the only marathon in the nation that is dedicated solely to this cause, to ending breast cancer, to caring for women with breast cancer. And when you get those types of people with that type of energy, all those people converge in one spot with the heart of a marathoner. That's a pretty amazing combination. It absolutely takes an enormous amount of heart, but that is what that entire crowd was made out of, both the spectators and the people who are running. Well, I've always known this community is the best community in the world. I've always said it. I mean, I'm from here, I'm a homer, no question about it, but I knew the people here would come out and support this. People on the First Coast can be very proud. I don't think I've ever been more proud to be from Jacksonville than I was on that day, to see the heart of the people in this community come out and line that course and cheer people on, and it was amazing. If you are challenged with a disease like breast cancer, the parallels to marathoning are enormous. It's a long journey. It is a tough journey. It is a journey that you have to continue to put one foot in front of the other, even though sometimes you're really tired and you just don't feel like doing it. The goal of the marathon ultimately is to finish breast cancer once and for all. And so our goal is to find a cure and also to care for people who are living with the disease right now who need some help. I think when people step onto that start line, whether they're thinking about their sister or they're thinking about a friend or whoever they're thinking about, that goal is always in mind. Whether it's somebody they've lost and they say, I don't want one more person to go through this loss, or whether it's somebody that they want desperately to survive, the goal is let's end this thing. And I think it makes people run with that much more fervor and commitment. And that's coming. That day is coming. And I think that's what people see at that finish line. When they cross that finish line, they say, finish breast cancer, let's do it.
I'm First Coast News anchor Shannon Ogden. Donna Deegan is not only my co-anchor, but she is also my friend, and like she is for many of you, my inspiration. I know every one of you out here today have a reason to run, but it all began with her commitment and her story. And I thank you all for being a part of this amazing, amazing event.
Hi, I'm First Coast News anchor Jeannie Blaylock, and we want to say to everybody out here, we are so fired up about this event. And if you are running your first marathon, double congratulations to you. You're going to be proud of this for the rest of your life. In fact, anybody here today, you should feel proud. We are doing something once again to put Jacksonville on the map in this fight against breast cancer. And Donna, let me just say to you, I remember the day that you found out you had breast cancer. I remember the look on your face and the tears in your eyes. But what really stands out to me is that you took your feelings about yourself and you didn't harbor on those for very long. What you did is broaden your vision to worry about everybody else who has breast cancer and everybody else who will get breast cancer. And before we knew it, you had a vision not just for Jacksonville, but for the entire world. And we think what you are doing is absolutely awesome. We're just so proud to be part of this event.
I'm meteorologist Tim Deegan with First Coast News, part of the First Coast News Weather Department, also a runner, a fellow marathoner, a fellow folk out there who thoroughly believes we're going to finish breast cancer, and we're going to do it as we all finish this half and full marathon. We're going to do it with the leadership of Donna. We're going to do it because all of us are running with and for the Donnas of the world. We're going to do it because you've helped raise a tremendous amount of money that pays for the research that helps people like Dr. Edith Perez find the science, do the science, and finish off this thing.
Hi there, everyone. I'm First Coast News anchor Phil Amato, and thanks for coming out to the National Marathon to fight breast cancer once again this year. We're very proud of each and every one of you for coming out to fight breast cancer. This is the second year, and Donna and a whole group of volunteers have worked extra hard again this year to really make this marathon one of the premier sporting events right here in Jacksonville. So we want to wish you the best of luck this year. Have a great race, a fun race, and an easy race. Maybe you'll see Tim out there somewhere on the road. Maybe you'll catch up with him. Maybe you'll beat him. Who knows? We'll see you at the finish line.
Hi everyone, Deanna Finet here at First Coast News, and I know you are probably feeling a lot of things right now. You're probably very excited, maybe a bit nervous, and probably emotional, and it's hard not to be emotional when you look at the person in front of you and you see the names on their back, who they're running in memory of or in honor of, and you realize that this run is about so much more than a race. It's about finishing breast cancer. And depending where you are in this run, you may be a bit tired. And if you're at that point, just look around you. Look at all the people that are running with you. Look at all the names on the back of people. And you'll realize this is about finishing breast cancer. And when you cross the finish line, you'll know you've accomplished so much more than finishing a run. You are helping to finish breast cancer. Here at First Coast News, we are so excited to be part of 26.2 with Donna. We are so excited that she's having this run for a second year in a row, and that all of you out there have joined her. So good luck out there, have a good time, and best of luck.